One of the best ways to display numerical data in a document and keep the reader's interest is to use a graphic or a chart, and there are a number of charts to choose from here in Word. Let's use our keyboard to get to the very bottom of our NoSport document here. You can get caught up by opening up in NoSport 3 if you need to. Control End will take us to the very bottom of the document. Don't be fooled by the graphic you see down below. Next we're going to insert a page break, so we'll go to the Insert tab and select Page Break. There is our new page down below and we're ready to insert our chart. First though, let's add a title. Let's just type in December 2012 sales and we'll hit enter. That doesn't look very good as it is, so we'll just click in the left margin next to it. We'll go up to the Home tab and we'll choose something like Heading 1 maybe. Yeah, so that looks pretty good. We'll give it a click and now click below that heading. Now we're ready for our chart. Back we go to the Insert tab, and from here in the Illustration section you'll find Charts. So when we click Chart, we can see there are a number of categories down the left hand side. Columns, and when we select something like column, we see a number of column choices. There are line charts or graphs. When you click them, you get a nice little preview as you hover over it. It expands to give you a good close look. Let's go to Pie, Move In, Move Out. Look at the 3D option by clicking it and moving down. That's kind of cool. Let's go down to Bar, which is the same as column but on its side. Area, you can see there's XY, stock, surface, radar, and combo options here as well. All we need is a simple one. Let's go to Pie, and I like the 3D option. We'll select it and click OK. So what's going to happen next is you're going to see a preset pie added for you with some preset data. The data appears in a Microsoft Word spreadsheet. Well, it's kind of an Excel spreadsheet, and you'll notice the Excel icon that allows you to edit data in Microsoft Excel. But it's actually going to place a chart here in Word. Just so happens, sales is the heading. We have first quarter, second quarter, third and fourth, when all we really need is to separate this into categories. So let's type clothing. Remember, this is just for the month of December 2012. Accessories, equipment and other. Now sales is over here. You can see there are some sample numbers. We just want to make sure we're using the same scale throughout our 4 rows here. And if we needed more rows, no problem. You can just drag this down to get more rows. Or if you wanted less rows, you could do that as well. I kind of like the 4 rows. So let's say we're going to be measuring this in thousands of dollars. So clothing, we'll type in 120. Hit the down arrow on the keyboard. You can see the pie is updating itself down below in real time. Accessories, we'll do 26. Move down to equipment. 144M and other. We'll type in 12 and hit enter. So there is our pie, and you can see we can now close up our spreadsheet window here. We have a nice looking visual representation of our sales data. Now there are a number of icons that appear down the right hand side of a chart when you create it. And of course we also get chart tools showing up on the ribbon for design and format. With design selected, we can do things like change the color scheme. We can also change the chart style. As you hover over these, you're going to see what it looks like. I kind of like that one. There might be something better, and you'll notice they vary. Some of them have labels and legends, some have both. This one has labels going around each of the pieces of pie. I kind of like that one. Click the drop down and you'll see a couple more, but I'm going to go with this one, style 8. Alright, we can also go over here to the right now to change the way it's laid out as far as text wrapping, just like any other graphic. It is a chart, but maybe we want text flowing above and below and never on the sides, and we want to fix it on the page. We can do that as well. And that of course means that we can go to the border, move it around, we can resize it with the handles, just like we would any other graphic for that matter. Also on the right hand side here, you'll see some icons for the chart elements. Maybe you want a legend along with those labels. Click the plus sign and add the legend. Maybe it doesn't make sense to have labels as well, so we'll remove those. I like labels and no legend personally, so I'm going to go with data labels. There's an arrow here where we can choose where they go. Inside, outside, best fit. Outside looks pretty good. Outside end, so we'll select that, and that will appear there. Alright, as we go over to the right hand side here, we can also change the styles from here. So if you want to open up a separate window for your styles, as opposed to using the ribbon, that can be done. We don't really need it, we've got the style we want. The last thing is chart filters. If you want to filter out data points and names on your chart, so only the information that you want visible is, and you have access to filters. It really doesn't apply to a simple chart like this. So let's just click our paintbrush icon to close up those styles. And I think we have exactly what we want. Although if we go to the chart elements, I think I'm going to add the legend, and I'm going to change the chart title. Now as we click arrow next to chart title, you can see we have options. Centered overlay, more options as well above chart. I think above the chart is good, but I want to get inside there and type in thousands of dollars. Okay, so let's click outside our chart, and I think that says it all. Inserting charts is very simple here in Word 2013.